Welcome to my channel, Sage of Aqua, and tonight we're doing mutable signs. Here on Sage of Aqua I don't do sun signs, I don't do incoming energy, and I don't do futuristic crystal ball type readings. I just do the here and now, the current, under the vibration of the zodiac, which moved into a mutable sign today. So we are doing under the mutable signs, we are doing Pisces, Gemini, Virgo and Saggitarius. So I've done a pre-shuffle, and the energy in the cards is very jumpy. So I thought I would start off with one of my favourite decks, which is the Fairy Woodland Spirits, and I have the Thimble Witch, I have a Mandrake Spirit, and the Green Man. So just as an overview, I have these three cards, and I'll explain a little bit more about what they are. So the Thimble Witch, there is magic in beginning to start something new. So I've got sort of ace frequency here, aces, twos, starting up, the Fool, so just start up energy. Mandrake Spirit, keep yourself rooted in the earth, spring is coming, dream deep. So this is a sort of transitional season change. Mandrake also is a pretty potent botanical, very strange, very strange root, and with some potency, with some level of potency. So that to me that makes sense. So there is quite a heavy vibe, sort of potency energy. Trying to read these signs has been difficult, to be quite honest. It's one of the most difficult reads so far. It just jumps all over the place. And the Green Man, so this one is Embrace Your Wildness. I think this is a great card for mutable signs because they are very unpredictable. So I'm doing the mutable signs, which is Pisces, Gemini, Virgo and Sagittarius. So I'm just going to take a pre-shuffle. So that's my overall energy. So the word witch, has got a bit of a bad name. So the Forest Lord, Emperor energy just jumped out there. And he's the king of the forest. So that's been hanging around a little bit. That was in my last read. If you like to follow my channel, my last read was the fixed signs, and the Emperor came up. I'm just using a different deck tonight, and he's come up as number 4. Number 4 is about love, but he has dominion. He has dominion over the enchanted forest, over all creatures. And he's been hanging around in the fixed signs reading as well. So Not sure why at this stage. So we'll just get a few more out of the pre-shuffle. So yeah, I've got quite a bit came out, so I really wasn't really sure where to start, to be quite honest. So that's why I started with the fairies. So we'll just I'm just shuffling like this because they're all different sizes. I think we'll go with the Tree of Life. So the Tree of Life there. So gain insight into your true self, place in the world and in the nature of God. Although Jewish in religion, the Calabar embraces all creeds and religions. Its central symbol, the Tree of Life, resonates widely. Some say it offers a map from the conscious to the unconscious worlds. It is used as a tool for meditation to open the door to the higher self and to the spirits and angel world. The tree contains a series of 2 spheres which are navigated by paths called Sephiroth. Sephiroth. I don't even know if I said that right. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Travelling these Sephiroth by guided visualization called pathworking, it is a spiritual journey from the bottom point, Malkuth, which corresponds to the material world, up to the point Kether, which symbolises the union with God. So this is the connection between heaven and earth here. That's pretty potent, that card symbolises the connectivity. So I mean, that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, Gemini energy is frequency is very, very communicative, and I also think the Sagittarian frequency is also incredibly good at getting the message across, even though that it's it definitely makes sense here. I'm not sure about the other two. We'll just see what comes out. I just need to get some more cards. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something's moving. Karma. Karma just plays out. Karma plays out. It just happens. And it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Okay, we've got another one. Completion. Okay, so I think this one is to do with just the zodiac is the zodiac wheel is completing a circle. So it completes its circle this month, and then it starts anew in the sign of Aries. So we will be completing projects at this time, just naturally. We'll be doing that just instinctually. So we've got a couple more. So we've got 9 of Wands, which and came up with the 10 of Wands. So so I would say that 10 of Wands is sort of a burden, but perhaps something that you're willing to carry. And the 9 of Wands is sort of vivaciously. So I think that even though something is a struggle, you'll persevere and continue on with that. So I might get some clarification on that. But Wands energy is action, so definitely getting busy with something. So we'll just get a couple more out. We've got the Huntsman, and the Huntsman protects the innocent. Sort of like a caretaker energy here. So the Forest Lord rules, and the Huntsman is the caretaker. So they're both masculine energies, but very different. So one, I would say, is more like a fire sign. So this one is a bit more domineering, and this one is more of a carer. But they're both in here, so we'll get out some more cards, have a look, and just, oh, we've got the Magician come. So Magician, he's got an owl. The Magician's got an owl. So the Magician's sort of sees all, and has the power to conjure, for good or for ill. And I've got clarification of the manifestation energy. So that one is thinking positive makes positive things happen, but it takes work. Do the work. Journaling and visualization are common tools for manifesting, but it's self-worth that gives you magnetic pull, attracting the good stuff your way. From birth to now, a gazillion influences have made you who you are. Consider them and decide to endorse or deny them. And don't stop until you truly know who you are. Set boundaries. Say no, say yes, as you wish, and fill your boots. Take up the space you need, and don't tolerate anything that makes you feel small. Now you can journal, visualize, or meditate, or just live, waiting for the magic to happen. So so that's been clarified. So that's pretty potent. Here. So let's just double check. We've got also 4 birds. Looks like four birds on there. Birds have a particular significant meaning for me. Self-worth gives you magnetic pull. So yeah, we've got pretty self-worth masculine energy here, and this guy also knows his worth, and he has a different angle, but he also gets, oh, that one just fell, so that one is very potent here. So this guy cares for the innocent. So we will just I've got a couple of innocence cards here, so I think that they are relevant. Innocence, there we go. Innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world, and expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. So he is the guardian of the innocence. That's really beautiful energy here. I really like to see that here. The spirals just popped out, so that's number 5. The spiral is actually reminds me of Fibonacci sequence, so the golden ratio. So that's basically all living things follow a sequence called the golden ratio, and it's a basically it's a mathematical formula, and that just reminds me that all life spirals, even the galaxy. Even the sun has its own orbit, even the earth, everything spirals, and it's all to sort of a all to sort of great mysteries plan, or God's plan if you are a religious person. So it all is like clockwork, and it all works in synergy with each other. I also have the synergy card here, so which popped out in a pre-shuffle. Synergy. So this is also called the Green Man. So one of my little fairies is also called the Green Man. The Green Man. There. So we'll just get a couple more, and I'm feeling like that this Green Man and the innocence of the natural world is already taking a leading stand in this reading, and I'm not sure what this burden is at the moment, but something's being completed, so a cycle has been completed. So I just think we'll just grab a couple more, and then we'll just clarify. Just see what drops out. They're all different sizes. I just didn't know what deck to use for this, for the mutable. I just didn't know. I started with one deck, and then I wanted to clarify with another. So they're all different. They're all different from different decks. So they're actually a bit hard to shuffle. Well, that one just popped. So that's number 5 as well. And that's the curse. So that's the burden right there. So we'll just get a couple more. Okay, we've got new beginnings. We realise that we're ending a cycle of the zodiac, and we've got a new beginning starting here. And also in the forest, with the Green Man and the huntsman and the forest lord, they're all aware that cycles start and end, and new beginning. I did say that I felt I had some ace frequency here when I first started the reading. Here we go. The Thimble Witch. There's a magic in beginnings to so start something new. Alright, so we'll clarify that as well. And we've got Child of Challenges there. So obviously child spirits are in childlike, has an innocence in tarot. So that one can go with the innocence. So we've got the 10 of Wands, the Mandrake, which, you know, it's actually to me that's just could be poisonous. Spring is coming, so that also connects with the dawning of a new zodiac. And I just want to get a couple more. And then we'll just look into what we've got here. There's definitely no there's definitely multiple themes going on here. There's no real one path sort of sticking out. This is got a manifestation energy here. We've got a lot of nature, cyclical energy here. We've got innocence, which is, you know, we've got some level of purity. We've just got the Knight of Wands pop out. And perhaps the Knight is the one that's got the burden, or is the one that's persisting. And we have got the Temperance. That doesn't surprise me at all to see that here. The moderation and the you know, the knowing one has to have a purpose, one has to have the ducks in a row and in moderation. That doesn't surprise me at all. And I've got a clarification on innocence here as well. So where's the innocence? We're going to put the innocence with the other innocence, which was there. Alright, so we've got a child, innocent, childlike energy here. And we've got we've got a knight that is sort of dutiful, patient, but seems to have some kind of burden. We'll just look into that, we'll clarify that. I just want to get one more. I just want to get a couple more cards on the table, and just to get some clarifiers, and then we'll camera's going funny. Then we'll just have a look into the deeper leading energies, protagonist. To me, that silver vibration one is really stepping out to me, and also one's just fallen on the floor, ancient knowledge. So we've got the Magician here and nature, so we've definitely got someone conjuring here, and they could be there. We've got an innocence vibe here, and I don't want to think at this stage that there's anything untoward, but I'm feeling like there's this bit of an undercurrent with this Ten of Wands here, and this Mandrake here, and this Enchanter here, and the Curse. That something's sort of could be a difficult, perhaps. I mean, it could be manifest, could also go into manipulate. It can go both ways with the Enchanter. He can be a good guy, and he can be a piece of work as well. So ancient knowledge, there is a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. We've got dawn here. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. Okay, well that's pretty deep. That's just taken this reading to a whole new level of depth. So this is sort of saying that you might be somebody that actually can tap into ancient knowledge. It could be something to do with the fact that you have a pureness or innocence that means that you're able to bypass the ego and tap into this ancient knowledge. And we'll just go the silver vibration one as well. Your vibration is being raised to a higher level. You may be feeling that you are in the world, but somehow not of this world. This is the magic of creation at work in your life. As silver starlight enters your aura, your energy field is strengthened, giving you clearer connection to spirit and revealing the greater purpose of your life. Okay, so this is sort of looking like this is kind of looking like conduit kind of energy, where you could be you know, serving your community, or you could be involved in a church or some kind of spiritual group where sort of, to me, Great Spirit's saying that you're definitely got a depth to your personality, and where you can reach heaven and earth, and you can draw on your power. You seem to have some kind of power, and perhaps that you are able to protect the innocent. You are maybe to be able to protect the innocent as the huntsman does. Perhaps people come to you for protection because you can see all sides. So I'm just going to look into these cards a bit closer. I'm just going to take a random one, and then I'm going to get some clarification for you. If you just hold on a sec. One more. Okay, oh, here we go. Stepping into power. Begin now. Oh yes. Yes, please. Oh yes, that's great. That's amazing. That's really powerful stuff. Okay, so Great Spirit is saying to you that you have this power inside of you, and this higher vibration, and it's time to step into your role of protecting the innocent, and it was what you're born to do, and that it's a new beginning, and that it's been waiting for you to reach the right time. You are strong beyond measure. You don't even know that this was your destiny. You weren't even aware that you were destined to channel this ancient knowledge, and that you have this magic. So this could, you know, this is magic is potent, and this is the light and the dark, but you are a conduit, and maybe something from your childhood happened in order for you to be prepared for this. So I'm just going to have a look into the Knight of Wands, why the Knight of Wands is here, and what could, you know, possibly be the burden, and I'm sensing a little bit of an undercurrent here. So there might be something that he's not dealing with, And so I'm just going to have a little bit more why there's a burden here. Okay, I've got some clarification on this, on what I think is a burden here, and that card just dropped, and in on my channel, if cards drop, then they're of significance. So this is the Three of Swords, and this is pain. This is heartbreak. And so it looks to me that, you know, you've been very persistent on your journey to work very hard, and on the journey to find your way, and to find your groove, you know, and it looks like that, you know, you could have you know, doubted yourself, or to me this feels like, you know, feeling some ashamed, or just overwhelmed with that kind of negative emotion. But the cards say here that that you have everything that you need. You have this synergy, this flow, to your advantage. That you have this this charisma, and this is the power of the earth. This is the vegetation man. You know, he has the power of the all of the elements. The magician is saying that you have the power to tap into it, that it's all here, that you just have to begin, that you just need to set off on your journey, and maybe some procrastination here. And it says, can you approach everything with the same mindset as a beginner? So I've got the, this is the Shoshin, initial mind, Shoshin. And it means a beginner's mind. When we are beginning, we open, are open to receive new ideas, unbridled by shackles of knowledge. The Zen monk Shunryu Suzuki put it this way: in a beginner's mind there are many possibilities, but in the experts there are few. Cultivating a state of innocence, you got the innocent card here, and wonder paves the way for receiving lessons of life without bias, judgment, or expectation. Ask silent questions, listen to answers, and practice mindfulness, noticing anew the detail of your world. So it just looks to me that see this card, this woman's got a black hand over her mouth, and that this really spells to me that, you know, people have tried to shut you down, and say to you, well, you know, you couldn't possibly be that tuned in. And it looks like to me that possibly, you know, it could even be in your youth that you've been told to be quiet, and that you're not that intelligent. But this is really saying that, you know, all that shutting down has been a burden, on your heart, when really you've been very persistent. So this is the card for persistence. You've been very persistent at pursuing this purpose. This your purpose. But all you've incurred is heartbreak. All you've been getting is negative people in your way. And it says, step into your power now. It says, begin now. Don't waste any more time listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. When you have quite clearly here the powers of manifestation, and that's just fallen on the floor. So in my channel, when something falls on the floor, it means that it's even more important. So you have the powers of manifestation. So step into that power. Begin now, new beginnings, twice. Begin now, just don't let other people talk you down. The Thimble Witch is also here to say there is magic in new beginnings. There is magic in you. So I'm just going to read the last couple of clarifiers here. So you are strong beyond measure. So stepping into your power, take back your power. Stand in your own light, even if your burden seems heavy. So you have the burdens card here. Even though your burden seems heavy. Okay. It makes you stronger, the burden. It has made you stronger. It's made you into a strong person. If you've been standing on the sidelines or acquiescing to the needs of others, this card is letting you know it's time to stand up for yourself. The challenges you've faced are making you stronger. You no longer need to live your life for others. So this person is very patient. It's been a very patient journey for you. You had to be so patient, and it's caused you so much anguish to be so patient with people when you sort of knew that you had another calling. It says here quite clearly that you've got another calling, and it's asking you to keep yourself rooted in the earth, deep in the earth. Don't let people undermine you. And karma will get them. Karma will get them, and they will have their bad luck, and you will have your luck, and you get what you give. You get what you give. So everything's in a cycle. And the green man says, and this is a cycle of a long time. And this power, this elemental power, this is druidry power. This is druidry. It's possible you might be a druid. You might be a druid. I don't believe in wizards. That's just Harry Potter. That's just Harry Potter shit, and I'm not into it. But if you are a manifester, then you're somebody that has that sort of power. You don't have to go out and buy a wand, but you could get yourself an altar, and you could start doing affirmations, just to create this higher vibration, the silver vibration. Because it says here quite clearly that you can do it, and that you have an understanding for it, that you're made for it. It says here quite clearly, more than once, that you've got the vibration of the tree of life, which is the connectivity between the heavens and the earth, between the conscious and the unconscious worlds. That you are navigated by the path called the Sephiroth, which corresponds to the material world, and he symbolises the union with God. I mean, that's pretty profound. That's some pretty profound stuff there. But for some reason, all it's done is been a burden and caused you heartbreak. That you possibly need to stop listening to other people that just want to shut you up and want to silence you. There's no more of that. It's finished, because you are stepping into your power. So let's just wind this up, this reading up, with just some brief affirmations as to the clarification of this reading for mutable signs is: step into your power. You are strong beyond measure. So it says, the Sacred Traveller wants you to know, this is the Sacred Traveller deck. The greatest power is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. If you've got lost or given away your authority to someone or someone else, it's time to reclaim it. If you're afraid of understanding in your truth because you are afraid of being judged, shunned or rejected, it's time to let go of your hesitation. If you've been carrying responsibilities for others, so I've got the burden card here. This is carrying responsibilities for others. You've chosen to do it. And you can also choose to let it go. You can also choose to let that burden drop, end, and say, nope, I'm done here. This cycle is completed, and you know, I am the green man. I have the power, you know, I protect the innocent, and I'm good at it. But it doesn't mean that someone can tell me that they're in control of me and shut me up and manipulate me. No. This has got to be. This is just let go of the shame and the doubt and the fear, and step into this role of the manifester. The manifester. I don't think my table's big enough because I can't find it, what I'm looking for. I think I need a bigger table. Where's my little magician? He's hidden. He's gone. He's hiding. Why is he hiding? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? You don't need to be hiding. You need to come out now. Let's come out now. Bold like the Forest Lord. You should be bold like him. Nope. Okay. So, alright. The Magician's run away. Okay, that's okay, because I don't mind cards that run away, because they always come back. And it just makes them more significant if they run away. So let's just finish off here. Okay, so if you've been carrying responsibilities to others, you are stronger for it. However, it's time to decide to either let them go or continue forward with them, but on your terms. So yeah, this is the deck negotiator here. On your terms. And that child's out in the woods alone, you know. For some reason I'm being drawn towards this one. I might just have a double check of what this one is. So you have a remarkable inner spiritual power that is born of sacred love, wisdom and grace. Okay, I'm just going to double check this child of challenges. Okay, just as I thought. Yeah, there's an air of manipulation here that I was picking up earlier, and I just wanted to double check in my tarot Bible. A reverse page is a secret poison. So mandrake is unusual plant that can, or may be able to be used as in a concentrated form as a poison. Okay, it's sort of got these berry things on it, and she's not looking overly well. So yeah, manipulating people through lies and misinformation. As a go-between, she can stir up trouble. Yeah, just troublemaker energy here. Oh, I felt it earlier, but I wasn't sure where it was coming from. So normally, this the page brings a message that you must rely on your brains, or it could mean that you're about to sign documents, in a sort of legal sense, or a professional or business sense. That could be some other matter that you're dealing with, but yeah, because there's mandrake spirits here, and she was just lurking around in the background on the table, that I felt it a bit earlier. But yeah, be careful, guys. There could be someone lurking around that is not got your best interest at heart. So especially with this poison card here, just make sure you mix your own drinks. You go to a party, you mix your own drinks. Just don't let anyone take advantage of you. Alright, that's all I've got for you. So mutable signs, if you want to check your placements for the fixed signs, I did that one a couple of days ago. So you can then cross-reference if you've got any placements in the mutable or the fixed signs. I have done those readings, and I will be following up with a cardinal sign one, but just not at this moment. I won't be putting that one out just yet, but for today we did the Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarian, Virgo, and there was a pretty intense reading. And if you want to check my mutable for the Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and one more. And then the cardinal one will come out at the end of the month. So if you want to cross-reference, yeah, what comes around goes around, guys. Catch you next time.